Amen. Yeah. So we are glad to be in your midst this afternoon or this evening. I'm privileged to be here with my lovely wife. I am the rejoice. She is the blessing. Number 62, verse 5. Psalms number 62, verse 5. If you are there, can you read? If you are there, you can read.
Psalms number 62, verse 5.
Yeah.
It says, I depend on God alone. I put my hope in Him.
I depend on God alone. I put my hope. Is somebody with King James Version?
It says, my soul waits down wholly upon God, for my expectation is from Him.
Good. That's the word I wanted. Expectation. My faith, my hope rests down on God alone. Amen. And my expectation is on where? On Him. Amen. So today we will be talking briefly on what is titled Unhealthy Expectations. Can I hear you say it?
Unhealthy expectation.
Good. So at the end of the day, I want you to understand what unhealthy expectation is. As a way of introduction, it is good to expect. Any man on earth that has no expectation, that person is equal to a dead something that has no life again. So your expectation is right. It's good that you have expectation. Even God, your maker, had an expectation. It was in the imagination of God expecting something out of you that made you become human being. Amen? That's why you are not a dog. You are not a cat. You are not a chicken. But you are human being. Amen. So, find your expectations very well. Even as you are going into relationship. Even as you are planning into what now? Planning for marriage. Find it very well. Make it hot. Amen. One of the things that we look at, expectation can only be good, can only be healthy or unhealthy depending on the source. Where do you channel your source? Where do you tap? Where do you get your expectations? What is the origin of your expectation? Amen? It determines where it will end. It will determine whether it will be cut short or it will not. Amen? So, as we are talking, as we discuss today, begin to examine your mind. This expectation I'm putting, where is it coming from? Where is the source? Amen? And I want to place quickly to you that there are two basic sources or sources where our expectations are always derived from. One, from God. Two, from Satan. Are we together? An assumption is always a lowest level of knowledge. So express your expectations. Don't just believe that my partner knows. Come on. I told him I will be traveling this week. So if I didn't pick if I didn't pick his call, you should know that I'm in a bus by now. Come on. That's wrong. Express your feelings. Make it plain. Amen. Like I told you, I want us to do this business together. Can I have Mama D? My wife too, her name is Mama D. That's her stage name. If she's singing, if she's performing something, or she's, where we are right now, I prefer to address her as Mama D. Mama D, you accept?
Somebody was asking what's the slogan. Should we say hi or should we say hello? Hi.
Hello.
Okay. He has established a very good foundation. And it is very good to expect that if you are a human being, for us to confirm that a complete human being is that you have an expectation. As a matter of fact, before you came in here, you were expecting to come and see something, I believe. You were expecting to come and learn something. So it qualifies you to be a human being. Now, it is when such expectations are harmful that we begin to say it is unhealthy. Because when we say something is healthy, it means the thing is good in your system. But when it is unhealthy, it means it is harmful. So there are things that we expect to see when we get married that may be harmful. And I want to thank God for that playlist because it has already picked some of the points that we plan to address. And I just want to address, I don't want to address the point he has already spoken on. I will just go to the next one. It's funny, but it is an unhealthy expectation to say there will be no conflict or argument in your marriage. You will be shocked. You will be shocked because from day one, the argument may begin. And if God does not help your heart, that is why some marriages don't last. Because you believe that because you know each other, you know what to say, you are so good, you are best of friends. So when you now marry, you believe whatever topic that comes up, you will just resolve it amicably, no argument. Argument will come. Now, it is not bad to argue, but when you are arguing to the point of hurting, it is unhealthy. So conflict and argument, just make up your mind that it is there waiting for you in marriage. So what you need to do is to prepare to resolve it. You make up your mind that when conflict arises, we will resolve it together. It is very important. And another thing again is you expect your partner to be with you all the time in marriage. Sorry for you. It's not going to work. And the earlier you know, the better. You know, in relationship, most times, all your plans, all your thinking, I just want to be with her, I want to be with him, you're always calling, you're always visiting. Now, when you now get married, you're already together in one house. So the partner will go out. You don't expect him to stay at home with you. He will go out, he will go to work, he will go for businesses. So if you, the wife, you are not working, be ready to be a housewife and to stay at home and be waiting as you're doing other housework. He's not going to always be around with you. He's not dead. He's very much alive. But for him to be the real father and husband in the house, he has to go out every day to make ends meet. So you can't say you want to always do things together. When I was planning for my wedding, one of the advice that someone that was already married gave to me was, don't show and go with your husband because he will not be wearing it with you. I said, wow. Yes, I've been observed that men don't care about clothing that much. So it will shock you that, oh, I like this lace. Let's buy it, let's use it together. The day you want to wear it, you wear jeans and t-shirts. So you can't say, no, you have to wear this lace because we want to do things together. No, you have to give room. Allow him to be himself. There are days you wear and go very sweet. It's nice, but it's not compulsory. So just prepare your mind for that. Let me pause here, let him continue. Thanks.
Wrong expectation is that you want your partner to be like Mr. So or Mrs. So and so. Even in relationship, you want her to be Miss So or Mr. So and so. It's not possible. It's like you are forcing a bird to be fish, and you are forcing fish or a fish to be bird. It can't work. They have different habitats. In as much as God placed us on planet Earth, we have places where we function better. We can be twin, we can be together, but our genes are not wired the same. Hello? So in your workings, you need to observe that he is who he is, and he cannot be that person. So try to learn to accept him the way he is and then create room, just like my wife said, create room for understanding, for blending. That's why many a times you see that when some people get married for some time, you begin to discover that one, they are looking like each other. They talk like themselves. Like, it's the way she's talking. It's like her husband. They talk alike. It's as a result of acceptance, trying to accept who they are. Amen. Amen.